Hello everybody, my name is Pastrytime. I'm bringing you a interesting duo bot commentary. So we're going to be doing a duo commentary in a duo lane in bottomlands, AD and support. I'm joined by my AD Nivezz. How are you, man?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good, good. So yeah, we were talking a little bit. We're thinking, hey, you know what? There's not enough commentaries focusing on bottom lane. And Nivezz and I have actually played bot together for quite a long time in our team together. We haven't played as much recently, sadly, because we've both had other stuff to do, and actually you move roles as well. But yeah, we played a lot of bot together. We decided to do kind of an educational style commentary series, just detailing the different bottom lanes that you can face up in bot, and just talking about stuff that is probably impossible to do actually if you only had one commentator. So it's pretty awesome. We're looking forward to duo commentating duo lanes. So we're going to be facing Corki and Alistar against Grave Soraka. We've stuck with Grave Soraka first because it's a pretty straightforward lane. I was going to call it a classic lane, but isn't really, given that Graves isn't that old of a champion. But it's one of those lanes that Soraka's probably still good in, I'd have to say. And yeah, it's a pretty good lane, pretty straightforward in its execution. So we decided to start with something simple. So is any comments you want to make on the lane we'll be facing, Alistar Corki?
There's going to be lots of bursts and lots of CC coming up from them, so we've got to play quite defensively.
Yep. So as you'd expect in most Soraka lanes, you tend to play pretty defensively. In this lane, you generally just kind of want to push. Graves is really good at pushing waves fast with buckshot, and of course Soraka gives him infinite mana. So it's pretty easy to push the lane. You just pretty much want to pressure, farm, and try and deny your opponent's CS under the turret by pushing them that far. Of course, ganks play a big part in whether that plays out or not. And they've got Jungle Nocturne, who's a reasonably good ganker as well. So going to be on the lookout for all those things. But we're going to talk about all that, I guess, later. So we're not going to do double golems, I'm assuming, because it's kind of impossible to do them.
We can try if you want.
Nah. I know it's technically possible with Soraka, but I just don't think it's good anymore. I don't want to embarrass myself.
I just don't feel as though Soraka, ever since the changes to golems, Soraka's the right support to take golems with.
Oh, are they even, like, is it even possible to take them now? They just buff that move speed so much.
I don't know, you can take it with Janna shield.
Oh yeah?
One.
Take a bit of damage though, but hey, that's something for maybe a shorter video. We'll test that out. I'm actually going to go ahead and ward this top bit of brush here, which I'm going to ping, which probably confuses my teammates. Don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and ward this now. You generally want to ward in there as a support. You see I've got 2 sight wards and a vision ward as well, all ready to go. So that vision ward will likely be used as a counter ward whenever I see them ward something. Probably the bit of brush I just warded, or maybe the bit of brush down here where we're standing. And then the third ward, sorry, goes up somewhere near the tribush or dragon area to prevent early ganks. So yeah, pink wards are really important in bot. I think not enough people really appreciate them. So always try and start with the pink ward because it does give you quite a good advantage. So of course this is a lane where we're pretty happy to force trades most of the time. The reason this lane still works after the Soraka nerfs is that Graves just gets so tanky with his passive, and Soraka can keep him topped up, keep him sustained, and kind of let him push this lane very aggressively. So I think Corki and Alistar, unless they get good engages on, they're going to have a little bit of trouble. You see me just harassing Alistar back and forth a bit, throwing bananas. Actually, nice harass there from Nivezz. Do you want to talk a bit about what you're doing there? Yeah.
I'm just trying to poke Corki down while I have the chance before Alistar hits level 2, and he can really punish me for going in.
Yeah, definitely true as well. Oh, and first blood from our jungler. Good invade there. And Alistar coming in now as well. He's kind of actually not really walking the... Oh wow, Corki's very low. He's not actually really walking the way. Maybe pulverize. Okay, I got phosphorus bomb there. So I'm going to just drink my potion. That was a bit dumb by me, getting a bit too aggressive, but he's okay. I don't want to heal myself just yet though. I've still got my potion. Happy to get healed that way. And Corki going to take some more deeps. Oh, that is far for you.
I'm just going to go really aggressive up on here because that Corki.
Yeah, it got very low. That was it. Oh, and the summoner heal gets burnt as well, so actually managed to get that one out very early. Nice aggressive in there. And you see I was kind of, I'm trying to stay a little bit further back because I don't want to get Alistar'd, because they can burst me really hard. Alistar has a lot of CC, and I won't have time to kind of get heals off, potentially, if they catch me. So I'm staying in this kind of bottom bit of brush, despite the fact that I know Alistar's there. But I kind of ran up there to help you out, running diagonally towards you. So yeah, just picking the shortest path, running through everything. But it's actually pretty hard. This is why. It's actually... Oh crap, I lost vision. That sucks. Oh, I got him. I think. Maybe not. Ugh. I was trying to silence him a lot earlier than that. Actually, I have heal up in 1 second, so it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing about Soraka now, is you don't really scare anyone anymore. So you have no real zoning potential. I'm going to heal you quickly, I'll have level 2 heal. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm staying defensive in this bush. The fact that I have this watered, and I'm pretty sure that they don't have it watered, is generally a good sign. So a good way for me to a sign that I can go in there and be aggressive. Now that this wave's pushed, I'm gonna hit up in here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and ward real quick. Give you some mana on the way through. Go ahead and ward up from Nocturne. Actually, gonna ward up here. So we're gonna get Tribush ganked if that does happen, but that's a little bit unfortunate. I'd rather have a little bit more warning from a Nocturne gank. Nice quick draw there. I don't have vision in that bush sadly anymore. Okay, I'm gonna actually go ahead and I don't want to pink ward it because I know he's got a pink ward, but just trying to keep silences on him. Alstar definitely. Oh, Nocturne's coming back up, and that's why I'm glad I warded now. Yeah, Alstar's one of those champions that really gets hurt by silences. So if I should be able to keep him back if I'm able to time my silence well enough. But yeah, when that's not up, or if I'm just a bit too slow, then that's not going to work out as well. So yeah, as you can see, we're just kind of pushing this wave, but playing relatively safe again. Corki and Alistar have insane amounts of burst, so we don't want that to happen to us. Don't want to die. Oh, there comes the burst. I'm gonna heal you. Should be sweet. Oh, nice smoke screen. Smoke screen's so good. It's one of I think the highly underrated AD abilities. Do you want to comment?
It gives you so much lane control in
the
early laning phase. It allows you to get off really nice jungler ganks because the reduced vision can completely make them unaware of the surroundings, and your jungler can just sneak in. Just really powerful.
Yeah, it's really strong. Just that it seems like, I mean, the slow's kind of good, but the fact that it takes vision away is just insane, and you'll see a lot of really smart Graves players use smokescreen very effectively. You are taking damage, my friend.
That was an accidental misclick there of my E.
That's alright.
I think it's
still showing that why Soraka is quite a powerful support. Able to, despite the fact that she can no longer give herself mana, she's still got very powerful heals, and I'm able to keep you up actually relatively healthy through most of this lane, despite the misclick there. I have to back up. I have no more vision in that bush. I know Alstar still has his pink ward. I'm waiting for him to use it, but he's kind of smartly waiting. Although our jungler hasn't really pressured, so I don't think he's been too worried about ganks. But yeah, they haven't done the aggressive thing and watered those brushes. Oh, actually, there's a ward. I know he's got a pink, but I'm going to counter ward anyway. Silence him there. Yeah, good job. So it was that nice little silence there to just kind of keep him from CCing me. And we're going to continue there. They're playing a lot more aggressively now that they've got a few more levels, which I think makes perfect sense for them. But we're going to back up. Let's try and last hit at turret. Oh, nice job freezing the lane, actually. And missed a couple of CS, I think. So Alistar's gone back. Corki, I'll try and find. I'll happily face check the bush in front of me. Corki's not going to be there. Looks like they've gone back early. And with that, I'm actually going to head back real quick. I don't have Star Call actually, so I can't help you push.
Well, I'm just going to try to shove this lane really hard while I've gone back to try to deny them some of the CS.
Yeah. Real smart. I realize I can't help you shove. I'm going to auto attack a bit for you. That's what I was waiting for. I was actually waiting for level 5. Oh, there's Ellie. Or Corki even. Let's try and harass Corki now. Yeah, nope. Doesn't want me to harass him. Alright, cool. I'm going to go back now. Not a bad time for you to go back to if you want to, but we need more wards. I don't have any left. I could afford a Philosopher's Stone. I'm actually not going to go ahead and buy one, just because it's a little bit greedy and not particularly safe. Go get some boots, get a pink ward, very important. Get some vision wards. I have enough for another pink ward, so I'll get that as well. I don't feel like I really need the health potions, even though I can't afford one. So I'm more than happy to go back and get a couple of wards there. And what item do you have, my good friend?
Well, I had enough gold to get double Doran's Berserker Greaves, which is just sometimes you might not want to go for the second Doran's, but because of the amount of burst in this lane, I just want to play it safe.
Yeah.
Get a little tanky. Get my Berserker Greaves quite early, so I've got that move speed, so they can't really completely engage on me.
Yeah, Berserker Greaves I think is highly underrated in bottom lane. Just the mobility. Having mobility in this lane is very important because there's just so much that's going on. You're trying to keep 2 champions off you at all times, and having that, being able to move between the relevant champion, and I mean the attack speed helps obviously, but just having mobility, being able to move around, especially when there's this much CC involved, is just so important. getting out of range of AD carries, and so many little things just add up that are all affected by mobility. I'm gonna harass Alistar there. But yeah, that's actually why I tell a lot of support players to go boots first instead of you know, getting greedy and getting Philosopher's Stone. Because I mean, apart from the fact that the extra wards really help you in lane, there's just no reason to be, I think, that greedy and get yourself killed unnecessarily. So they've actually pushed a tower here. I'm gonna doing the smart thing. Last hitting down the. Oh, nice. I'm actually gonna go ahead and ward up here in the tri-bush because they're pushing pretty aggressively now. I have more pink wards. I don't know where Alistar's put his wards though. I know I'm pretty sure he's got one up near Dragon because I saw him go up there. But other than that, oh man, they're pushing so hard. They really want to kill you.
Yeah.
Yep. We could potentially freeze the lane there, but probably not necessary. Go ahead and heal you. Man, so much heal. Dum-de-dum-dum. So, well, if Slane gets pushed back out again, I'll probably consider going and warding Dragon. I wouldn't mind warding it just for the sake of having it warded in case they try and go for it, but I think it'll be fairly obvious if they go for a Dragon at this point. At least I hope so. So I don't think that's going to get that stolen away. Yeah, no. Alistar there getting himself caught in not a very good trade.
Alistar here keeps trying to deny me because he knows that if they catch me off guard, they can really put out a lot of damage. Put out a lot of damage on me.
Yeah, it's gonna
before I can get to safety. But he keeps sort of overstepping himself here because their Corki's so far behind, and he's just letting us get off free damage on him when he can't really retaliate.
Yeah, so I'll put a ward in that bush as well just to kind of help out with that because they're pushing really hard at this point. Nocturne ulting somewhere. Looks like he got Mundo. So yeah, heal's actually down for a little bit because I had to top myself off, but that's all good. And Ali here. Missing the headbutt pulverize. Going for a bit of the tradesies maybe. Yeah, it's definitely something with Soraka is that the armor buff is so useful in not only keeping people sustained and obviously healing them through damage, but if you're trading with another AD, having a Soraka heal on you is that duration of for the armor buff. It's like however long it lasts, 5 seconds, is kind of like a Janna shield, and it gives you a big window to trade pretty efficiently, depending on the enemy AD, of course. Corki is okay to trade with despite the true damage. I think someone like Vang would probably not be very exciting to trade with despite the armor buff, but something to note for sure. It's Alistar getting crazy. I'm actually going to try and yeah, no. I love sounds. Oopsie, actually missed hit. I'm trying to hit that one. Ah, the minions got it. Sad. Corki's gone back now. So yeah, I've been trying to help you last hit at turret, but you're doing a pretty good job anyway. Mundo's actually coming in now, so we're going to try and gank silence onto there. There's a lot of CC coming out. Heaps of damage coming. And everyone's going to kind of flash out and be safe. I'm going to heal up Mundo so I can go back to the jungle. That was a good bit of trade. Mundo's not the best ganker, so it was kind of pretty hard to get a kill there without any additional CC coming out from me. But we have forced them back now. I think we're doing pretty well in this lane as well. Just check the CS quickly. It's 88 to 93, so Corki a little bit ahead. But they've been pushing pretty aggressively, so I guess they've been losing CS to turret. Actually, Mundo going for Dragon as well, so we should probably shove this and get over there. Oh no, maybe not. I thought he was. Shove it anyway. Do what this lane does best. And shove lanes.
Yeah, well, try to deny there.
Oh, there's knock-in Cass. Saw them wide. I'm going to go pink if I can do this safely. We actually might be able to get a kill here.
They're
no?
both pushing up aggressively. I think they're trying to gank us. But we could turn on this Cass if you want.
No, Corki's behind them there as well, so not good. But Mundo is chilling. I do have a pink ward for that Dragon, which I really want to put down. But I need them to obviously get out of the way first. They're going to blue buff now. I don't think we'll get a pick here. We can try. I'll start actually face checking the rush there a little bit. Potentially get a pick. Oh, Nocturne's also up. I would get out. Yeah, okay. And everyone actually smartly got out of that one. But I'm going to go ahead and pink ward that ward in the tri-bush. Trying to just deny more vision if any more ganks do come out. I'm still actually trying to get this pink ward happening. So I think it's kind of safe. Oh my god. Actually, I think they want to do Dragon.
Yeah.
Just keep shoving. Because we'll get I'm actually getting a level advantage this way as well. It's going to help you shove by auto-attacking minions. Soraka's auto-attack is so great now. Actually, at the point where I'm considering getting, yeah, I know they're there. They're doing it. But I think our team has the necessary response. Oh man, that's bad. Close. Ow. No flash or no quick draw or both.
Yeah. I had flash up, but I wasn't expecting him to burst me down that quickly. I was trying to wait up for quick draw.
Yeah, that's all good.
Try to save my flash.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, you might.
Because it looked like they were chasing Lux out, and they hadn't really noticed me. But
yeah.
The last second they turned around and burst me down.
It was actually unfortunate. It was a really late response by Lux. If she'd come down earlier and helped us poke, that would have been a lot better. But as is, we just end up losing Dragon and a couple of members, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. I healed Mundo as he went into the fight as well, just to make him that.
Yeah, I misplayed that.
Thank you.
Team fight quite badly there, because I actually quick drawed too close, and I was just able to get bursted down really quickly. And I was forced out of the fight there. Had to bust my heal early.
Yeah. Too bad, really. But it's okay. I mean, that happens. At least we can analyze what went wrong and try not to do it again. Yeah, I did definitely lose you in that team fight. I was like, where are you? I want to heal you. But then Nocturne ulted and I was like, I can't see anything. Nope. Wow, they're really low here, actually. Yeah, we're going to let them CC you. Yeah, he actually defensively headbutts. Which is not probably what he wanted to do. Going to take over this bush and bring the zoning.
By the power of the stars.
Now, one thing to note here is that I was able to get my BF sword after that dragon fight there, and Corky's gone for a Sheen, and so I'm going to be able to deal a lot more damage, raw damage, at the moment. Yep. He's going to have to be spamming to get out his damage, and he's out of mana, so this is a time when we can be really aggressive if we want to.
Yeah, we will. I just got to clear that ward out. Oh, there's no ward anymore. That's confusing. Maybe they put it deeper. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't going to happen. And there's a Nocturne. Oh, he's actually warding. Lol. Oh, maybe I'm getting baited. I don't want to die. I have to back up a little bit. Yeah, he's coming. So that was definitely... I realized that wasn't warded, so it's pretty important to have that warded. I think he's in the bush now. Yeah, careful. Oh, bro. It's actually horrendously fine. That was kind of funny. Power of Soraka. Too strong. Nocturne's like...
Now, as soon as my quick draw comes up,
I'm
going to try comboing out onto...
Graves. Oh, it's Corky, yep. Bring the zone in. Owie. Just going to try and zone this Corky. So 121 to 121. So you've actually caught up on CS and you're going to get ahead now from this wave. So that taking those little cues there, the fact that Corky had no mana and that you had the item advantage, kind of really presses an advantage in this lane. And bottom lane is mostly about CS. I mean, I think obviously at the lower levels, you know, you can try for kill lanes, you can just play aggressively and get kills and feed that way, but generally bottom lane is mainly about which AD carry gets the CS advantage. And of course, dragon control as well is very important. So, despite the fact that we were behind a little bit earlier, we're going to get quite far ahead at this point actually, given that you have, I think, 2 whole waves to farm.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. I actually haven't gone back yet, I've just realised. I'm going to get silence, yeah. Yeah, and just damage. I think he's actually immediately forced back out of lane.
Yeah, or at least forced to sit back at his turret and heal up for quite some time.
And continue to get denied, which is good. I don't think Nox coming here.
No.
They pinged. It's nice of them. I actually haven't gone back yet, but that doesn't bother me really. I mean, I have Gold Quince running. Alistar actually has 2 gold per 10, so a little bit quite ahead of me at this point. But here's Dragon Gold, and I think an assist as well, maybe, from team fights. There's a Lux chilling, trying to get something going. Ugh, Alistar's so tanky now. Uh-oh. You gonna find me? Actually, maybe should have taken my opportunity to back, but didn't feel like it. I don't know if that was a misplay or not. Depends, actually. I mean, they're getting aggressive again, shoving this lane, but there's not that much they can do.
Nocturne and Alia trying to kill your wards off.
Yep, they're succeeding. Oh well.
Gracefully.
Yeah, he does have oracles now as well, so that is one of the things about Alstar. He's definitely one of the best carriers of an early oracles. I mean, that's not particularly early for a support, but he could easily get Philo and then oracles and not worry too much about it. But once you have that harder god, especially as ally, you're just so tanky. Nope, nope, nope. Using quick draw there nicely to kind of troll him a little bit. I'm sure he's mad about it.
Just need to stay out of that CC.
Yeah, so I'm level 10 now. I'm actually going to pick up Starcore. I don't think we'll need it to keep these waves pushed back, but and the fact that we don't have any wards means that we don't really want to push that hard. But I don't really need. I have 5 levels in Astral Blessing now and heal. I have 3 in Infuse. Oh, there's a Cassiopeia. So yeah, I'm trying to gank. So yeah, looks like Mid has not been able to keep control of their lane. And so we've got Cass roaming, but of course we've been playing really safe with no wards, so more than fine down here in bot. So yeah, this is I think generally how the Soraka lanes go. We would have liked to push a little bit harder, but I guess too many games.
Yeah, but this lane's still quite aggressive and you really don't want to get caught out by it.
Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, I think, where do you think this lane is really effective? I think Cogjana actually, this lane is really strong against. That kind of, defensive farming lane. I think if you can constantly pressure and push Cog.
Yeah, against Cog and Vayne, it's...
Yeah, just to try and deny them CS.
Yeah, just trying to deny CS heavy, farm heavy lanes.
Yeah, CS. Whereas this is a little bit more of a, actually a pretty versatile lane, but with Ali there, it's a bit more of a kill lane. They're definitely trying to play aggressive and use their poke.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I think you're up in CS. Oh no, he's caught up again. It's actually even. But, I mean, getting the job done really. I mean, this is a very safe lane as well. So, I think if you're ever in a position where you needed to pick early in a game, I think you couldn't really go too wrong with this lane. Despite the fact that Soraka is a little bit weaker than she used to be. Yeah. Ultimate's coming out. Knock went mid. Oh, Ali's actually there too. I'm sure they'll be mad that we didn't call MIA, but we're able to push this now. Yeah, Cocky realizes.
My path is clear.
It's a 1-for-1 trade there in mid.
That's good.
They can't be too mad at that.
No, I'm gonna start. Ow, Cookie does a lot of damage.
I heed their call.
Just trying to start call it up. I'm gonna go back now because we finally shoved this lane out to the point where. And there's Ellie. Oh man. Right on cue. Alright, so I'm gonna do some much needed shopping. Yep, pick up a heart of gold. Get some wards too. So, because that Oracles that Alistar has, unfortunately, we're still in the position of playing pretty defensively in this lane, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, which is alright. And Infinity Edge ready, so that's a really good time for that Infinity Edge.
Yeah, well, I picked Infinity Edge over Bloodthirster because I'm laning with Soraka, so I don't really need to sustain Bloodthirster. No. The Infinity Edge will just make the damage trades go better for us.
Yeah, especially the fact that that Corky
had finally got a BF sword.
Yeah, but he's gone Sheen BF sword and you already have Infinity Edge, so you're kind of up there multiple times. Munda's actually ganking, but I don't know if he's going to get anywhere. He actually ulted, that's all good. Looks like Corky's actually gone. I'll have to see what he picks up, but we'll continue shoving here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and ward, even though I know Ali has oracles. It's too unsafe otherwise. At least, I mean, with those two wards, Ali either has to come close to us. Nice pulverize there. Ali either has to come close to us or actually leave lane. I've actually put it purposely quite far out on top of Dragon, just so he has to walk that much further.
Corky went for the early Black Cleaver there.
Okay, so
nice pick up against our strong armor debuffs.
Yeah. Oh, how's that so hard to kill? Oh man. Ugh, yeah. Oh man. And really nice work there. Nice.
They overextended a little too far there.
Ow. Okay, that is not the correct target. Oh dear. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, they just overextended a little bit too there. They pushed too far into that gank. Because because Graves is a bit of a burst. Most of his damage comes from his burst, and they let me get my cooldowns up for a second time, so I could lay out another buckshot and another quick draw and get out all that extra damage.
Yeah, and that Black Cleaver was really strong actually against my armor buff, but we had just enough with Summoner heal, Soraka heal, and Ultimate as well to actually get out of there. And then they just pretty much, once they couldn't kill us through that initial burst, it was all over. Because it's really hard to trade at that point. Once you pretty much, I mean, you got 2 lives essentially. You almost lost all your health. Oh, nice work from Lux picking up Cassiopeia as well. And we're going to pressure this tower. This is surely going to go down. One thing as well, I was actually kiting around that fight, star calling. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it makes a little bit of a difference. Whoopsie. I'll give you mana. That was good. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but you know, the damage slowly adds up, and it's certainly something to get used to doing as Soraka. It's almost... they've already got it.
Oh, Lux wants to go in on the Asa.
Alrighty. Set it up then. I think he's probably going to back off at this point. Going to CV. It's a bit misplaced. Nah, they're gone. We can keep pushing them. We've got our team here. Yeah, everyone's missing, but there's a Nocturne.
By the power of the stars.
Lux and Mundo getting some aggressive counter jungling going on up here.
Yeah, Mundo's been kind of jungling pretty well actually. I don't have any... Oh, I do have wards actually. There we are. I'm just gonna move my ward over. Oh, Lux, nice pick there. Might be Elstar. Doing a lot of damage actually. Use her ultimate. Not gonna get the kill. Here's his ult up too. But we can.
No, he popped his ulti.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. But we can definitely keep pressuring this turret. So there's actually a good series of jungle kind of invades as well. Just being able to fight in the jungle is actually really good for our team. We've got Lux, we've got Soraka, who's pretty good in skirmishes, and Graves as well. Just does so much damage in a corridor. Coupled with Mundo, who's just kind of this giant wall. Oh, Cassiopeia is going to AoE down the creeps. That's not exciting.
By the power of the stars.
So at this stage in the game, it's kind of, you know, we've done our laning. We've actually won our lane with some nicely timed ganks there. Hopefully we're getting Dragon when that comes up next.
Gracefully.
The Infinity Edge, I think, really contributed to that last fight as well. Obviously. Yeah. Which we were talking about. But it's kind of in the point now where we have to start roaming and doing some more... Oh, actually we can get some people here. Depending on if Nocturne comes in or not. Yeah, get that Corky, definitely. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Yeah, so much damage.
They went a bit aggressive there, and...
Yeah, well, they didn't have wards. No.
Yeah, they didn't know we were there, and Cassiopeia left them to go back to mid.
Yeah, kind of a nice sneaky CV there. CV is very powerful. Yeah, it's actually hard for me to really state just how good CV is, but I guess if I think of one that was particularly interesting, I'll try and point it out. But that one was pretty much just like, we know where they're coming, we don't want them to walk behind us even though we have a ward there, and I saw you were ready to quick draw over the wall, so
yeah.
I don't really care if Cassiopeia tries to DPS me that badly. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna... Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Cass was gonna try and kill me. I knew I had enough to survive her burst, and
but it was a bit of a silly aggressive play there, since there was 3 of us on the tower and there was no one else around. Nocturne was too far out of range, and so there wasn't really much they could do there. And the tower was almost down anyway.
Yeah. Oh, we're actually starting Baron here. It's kind of interesting play. I don't really know because we don't have a tank. Oh yeah, we got to fight now.
Yeah.
All right, so Warwick is gonna get out. We could probably fight here if we wanted to. They don't have Cassiopeia, but looks like everyone's just gonna back out. Play safe.
I'm gonna go back because I've got 3.2k.
Yeah, those kills have probably helped you out pretty nicely here. Oh shit!
So I'm just gonna pick up my Phantom Dancer.
Yeah. So I had to burn everything there, but the fact that I didn't die was pretty good. I should have realised that Nocturne's ult was up, and that was a bad place to stand, but oh well. Alrighty.
He survived the Nocturne ulti, which gives us some leeway now.
Yeah.
Gives us a bit more map control, because he can't ulti in from...
Yeah, I'm actually gonna...
It looks like they're going for Dragon now.
Which we do need to contest if possible. Should be able to do without me. Maybe not, no, they're gonna go ahead and get it. And... they're just a little bit slow on the uptake with the dragons this game. It is actually pushing top, so someone needs to go over there. But we are trying to force a fight here, that's for sure. Oh, Cassalt's gonna come. I'm not there yet though. It's 4v4 with me coming in, so... Oh wow. You do a lot of damage, my friend.
I caught Pocky off side there.
Yeah, I'm actually running towards you now. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, never mind, the team's there. And Udo actually came over as well. So we could probably Baron at this point. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and ping it. Oh yeah, good job.
In fact, we probably should have gone for the Baron while they were dragging, but everyone was a bit out of position.
Yeah,
there.
that was that too. Me not there, all that stuff. But hey, gonna go for it now for sure. More than enough ward coverage, more than enough damage. And it's a 5v3 if they try and engage at this point. I think the only thing, my job here is just to make sure Nocturne doesn't steal it. Which I'm going to have to try and silence him to do. Yeah. So, he didn't actually end up flashing over the wall to try and get it, but good smite from Mundo as well. Oh wow! Lux ultimate does so much damage. And,
yeah, that Cassiopeia got a bit too aggressive there trying to cast spells on her. I got to get off a buckshot and a couple of auto attacks on her. And then Lux could finish her off.
So yeah. So we're sadly having to relog. But it should be alright. Alistar coming. Nope. Focusing Mundo there is not particularly clever. I mean, I haven't even blown a heal yet. Yeah, easy kill there. So I mean,
at this point,
yeah,
people are forgetting that, you know, I've got my Phantom Dance, my Infinity Edge. I'm dealing out a lot of damage at the moment, and Mundo and Soraka are quite a good protective combo.
Yeah.
With my smoke screen and my quick draw, it's quite hard for them to get on me, and I can just crit away.
Tons of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get this tower pretty easily here at this point. So yeah, I've been saying in the back generally with my positioning. You've done a pretty good job too. I'm pretty much trying to stick to you, which is really important as a support. Is always know where your AD is at all times because it's your job to protect them. The fact that they focused Mundo there really hurt them in that fight because I mean, there's just no way they're ever gonna kill him. He's level 17. He has level 3 ultimate. I'm here. As I said, I didn't blow a single heal that entire fight, just because I didn't need to. As we back up and steal some buffs. Guess Mundo's gonna go for red, so we'll take blue if it's up. Oh, I have oracles too. I totally forgot about that. That's a bit awkward. No wards here. I'm actually gonna take this. Oh, Lux probably wants it actually. Lux can have it, that's fine. Someone's gonna take it though. Oh,
Cassiopeia's got caught out there. But they're putting out a lot of damage.
Yeah, we'll probably take that blue buff. Take it! Oh, we don't get it. Koki gets it. Nice. Silence there, making sure he couldn't use any spells to get away. I don't think he had his ult either, so... I mean, yeah, that fight actually kind of... that little skirmish showcases the power of Soraka in that situation, because the fact that you pretty much died...
Yeah,
and I managed to heal you through... Summon a heal as well.
Soraka's...
burst healing, yeah.
Burst healing.
Fairly insane.
Yeah.
Something like...
there's a good trust there.
Poor Cassiopeia. And yeah, this everyone's just getting caught at this point. I mean, we're just way too far ahead, I think, at this point for them, which is unfortunate. We haven't really had any team fights, which is a bit unfortunate, but the skirmishes that we have had, you've noticed that pretty much the positioning. Mundo's in the front, Warwick's in the front. I'm next to Graves, and Lux is kind of poking around, usually at the back, at the sides. That's generally what we want to be as an AP. So yeah, this is pretty much the final push at this point. Just it's snowballed pretty heavily. People played silly. So second inhibitor. And their base is not long for the sword. We could go for bot if we really need to, but I don't think we do. Oh, level 16. Nice. It's always nice to hit level 16 as a support. Alright, Warwick, you can't tank that, bro. I don't know if you realise.
When the second tower is not yet down.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. I have no comment actually. Wow, so much damage now outputting from Graves. Just that attack speed is insane. Oh, back up I guess.
Might actually go B here.
Finish your build, ensure the win.
Because they've stopped our push. Mundo and Lux have both gone B.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of money to spend.
So I'm gonna get some of these, and we'll build up towards an Aegis's Legion, I guess. Let's build a... build up towards Zix actually, just because I feel like it. Normally I think I'd try and build Aegis at that point, but it doesn't really matter. You just need more survivability and more wards, which I forgot to buy, but I don't think I'm going to need to be warding. So
what I went for then was the Last Whisper and Quicksilver Sash, because I don't really need my Bloodthirster for survivability at this moment. You know, Quicksilver Sash will get me out of the CC that I need to, and Soraka plus Summoner Heal should really cover the rest.
I mean, you've got a Vamp Scepter as well, which does give you a little bit of sustain.
It was. I was lucky that I had 450 left at the end to pick up the Vamp Scepter.
Well, that's good. But yeah, you're right. With Soraka here, it's not.
Right, and the Last Whisper really increases your damage output against targets like the Udi, who's got the Randuins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all those.
All the heavily armored tanky champions. So yeah. This is pretty much at the point where an AD carry is impossibly hard to stop. I mean, the build there that you've got is pretty much full build for an AD.
Yeah.
I mean, ideal late game for sure. Oh man, wouldn't have gone in. That was slightly awkward. I'm actually going to run back and stick to my AD because he's important to me. I don't need vision because of fucking Nocturne. It's alright though. Able to keep you alive. Oh no! Oh, clutch. Nice shield there from Lux.
Yeah.
I was trying to flash heal. I actually made a mistake. I didn't want to walk through them when I realized that they were going into you, and Nocturne completely cut off my vision. So I was actually planning to flash over the trees.
It was a bit of an awkward fight there because we were all sort of split up, and their bruisers, Udyr really got on me.
Yeah.
And was just able to get out a lot of damage onto me. But Nocturne tried to ulti on me when he was on very low there, and he ultied into a buckshot and died straight away. It was pretty. I thought it was pretty funny.
That's good stuff. Anyway, that's a quick commentary for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to know anything else about, what matchups we should do next, what details we should go into, all the stuff like that, then feel free to hit us up and comment on the video and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm Pastrytime signing out for Nivezz as well. See you later.